And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Texas Rangers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Matthew Liberatore. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that. To get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Corbin Carroll, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. And there's a foul ball. 0-2 now. And there's a ball.
Just the third pitch of the night, and already a little question on the strike zone of the umpire in this one.
And that misses. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2. That one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Nick Lofton digs in now. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Austin Riley. Off balance speed, there's one, and that's two. And we're back. And our pitcher tonight, Brian Bayo.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Next offering is fouled back. One out, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The pitch.
Ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Carroll makes the catch, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Riley Green. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
1-1. Ball, that's it.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Just off the outside edge.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
And now it's filled up.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs. Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here's Joe Adele. That one is absolutely belted. And it stays fair. 1 runs in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now Jonathan Aranda. Hit hard on the ground is short. Adames the throw to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Hunter Goodman. Liberator back to work. Goodman starting as the designated hitter, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dominguez brings it in, and there's 1 down. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And that one in the air center field. Adele puts it away. 2 down. Here's Gary Sanchez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
1-1.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. It has the distance gone. And this game is tied. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Willie Adames stands in. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach.
1-1.
Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game
1-2.
down.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Back at Globe Life Field, here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
Hee-haw.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch
0-1.
right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And ball one. This is off the inside, and the count is 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Up the middle. Adames, the throw to first. They get the out on Muncy. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Slings it across, and that quickly 2 away. And now Jason Dominguez. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And that one fouled off. And the next pitch is way outside. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a ball driven out to center for Armstrong. Going back on this one and brings it in at the wall. Back in Arlington, top half of the 3rd inning, and now it's Christian Walker. That one way outside, and that's ball one.
Well, these Royals, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And that's outside. 2-1. Fought off foul.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And a foul ball. That one close, ruled a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
That's down and in. In the dirt. Walker on at first, nobody out. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So the batting order turns over. This is Corbin Carroll. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one ripped. Green snags it. That's out number 2. So up now for Kansas City, Nick Lofton. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that is out of play. Just missed.
That's down. Ball.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. In there safely. First and second, 2 outs. Austin Riley getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. Line drive, could be extra bases. Run comes in from second. It's 2-1. Dominguez fires it in quickly. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Comes through with the RBI. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Goodman in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that one lifted in the air center field. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Josh Smith. That one lifted to left. Lofton makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Flied to right his first time. And that one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reaching down, makes the catch. Here comes Corey Seager. Doubled in his first AB. The shortstop takes the ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
That's a ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Rocketed out towards right center. Reaching down, makes the catch. All set for the start of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Pete Crow Armstrong. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that's down and away. The 2-2 on the way. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Dominguez. Long run into the gap. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here is Gary Sanchez. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Crow Armstrong, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. Comes up empty.
0-2.
Towards first. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
At the plate, Christian Walker. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Ripped to short. Seager fires over to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. And next up for the Royals, Brett Wisely. Golden opportunity right here. That one ripped. And it's into the gap. One run is in. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 4.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Now it's going to be Corbin Carroll. And first offering is fouled off. To first, 2 gone now. Now the number 2 hitter, Nick Lofton. He's 2 for 2. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Colton Cowser, looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking
0-2.
ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
He got him swinging. And we're back, ready to go, bottom four. Now it's the right fielder, Riley Green. That's in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Right side, Carroll. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number one. And now here is Joe Adell. He doubled home a run in his first AB. That's outside. Ball one. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now here is Jonathan Aranda. Cowser makes the catch for the out. 2 down. Here comes Max Muncy. Grounded out his first time. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 0-1 down. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one is hammered right field. Carroll ranges back, squeezes it, and that is. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's Austin Riley. Sandlin, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Royals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Hunter Goodman now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. So now a pinch hitter, Rafael Devers. Looking to start something with 1 gone. Foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. And Devers hits that one. Reaching down and makes the grab. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself.
To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. Back at Globe Life Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Salvi steps into the box now. Bayo back to work. The other way.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen
Wisely. There's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That one outside. And that is ball one. Man at first, one away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong. They got it for out number 2. So a man aboard. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Line drive and foul ball. Next offering upstairs. And misses inside. Dominguez off of first with 2 away. Strike on the inside corner. Throw to first. Dominguez dives back in safely. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That is the inning. Back in Arlington, and now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. And that's in the dirt. In the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. The throw is offline. He's got a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. 1 for 2.
Number 18, Blake.
And first offering is fouled off. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Christian Walker digs in now.
Christian Walker.
That's off the inside corner. 1-0. And it's fouled away. Man at second. Outside low. And the count is even, 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Brett Wisely will hit next.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Green on the run. Makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Corey Seager. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Tanner Banks.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a foul out of play. And a 1-2. And a good eye there.
That's out.
That misses. And the count's full. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. And Seager is set down. And now the right fielder, Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. Hard hit left side. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down. Joe Adele stepping in for the Rangers. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And the inning is over. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Corbin Carroll. To the right side, Albies. Not in time. He's safe. So up next, Colton Cowser. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive. There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
No, that missed.
High leg tag. Save. The throw from Perez too late. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Outside. And strike 2. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Here is Austin Riley. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. Now it's Devers at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Live from Arlington, Texas. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Texas Rangers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Jared Koenig.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
So up now for Kansas City, Corbin Carroll. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly. Digging in, Colton Cowser. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
No
One
throw.
strike.
He's in there safely. And that one clips the corner.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
And takes low for ball one.
Ball. Two strike.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second. In with one gone. Here's Rafael Devers. And that's in there at the knees. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. And there'll be no throw. He's in there with a stolen base. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. He's got it, and there's two away. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that's the third out. Back at Globe Life Field. And on the hill, Tanner Banks. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay. Engaged to make those plays and help you get through the innings.
And a foul ball.
Whoa.
And a swing and a miss there.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Adames. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Muncy to hit. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Just missed.
1-1.
1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Perez goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. And a curve is down and in. Next pitch is outside. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Second inning set to go. And to the plate for Kansas City, Blake Sabol. Koenig back to work. Dominguez makes the play, and there's 1 down. Willie Adames stands in.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 66, Jorge Alcala.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Up and in, and a count even 1-1. No score here in the second. Muncy. The throw to first, and they get Adames for the out. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
Outside low, and that's ball one.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Adele brings it in for the third out. Back in Arlington, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Pink City for the Rangers. Number 1, Ruiz.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Sean Reed-Foley.
Number 71, Sean Reed-Foley.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Slider got him for strike 3. And the batter now, Josh Smith. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Misses inside, and it's 1-0. Man at first, one away. Now he steps off, nothing doing. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Fastball is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Not even close there. And the count is 3-1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And there's 2 away. So now it's Corey Seager. Brian Hudson into the game.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swings through that one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage. No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Chopper to second. Wisely gets it to first, and that is the inning. On to the third inning. So up now for Kansas City, Brett Wisely. Off the mark there. Ball one.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Fouled off left side. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And that skips into dirt. Swings through him for the K. Gassed it right by him. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 46. Rock.
And that one pulled foul. Way inside, and that hit him.
Take your base.
And here is Colton Cowser. Went down on strikes his first time through. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's one. Over to first, safe.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Here is Austin Riley. He was walked intentionally his first time. And that drops in for a strike. Top of the third, no score. The next offering misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Handles, throws to first. That's the third out. As we go to the last of the third. And now the right fielder, Riley Green.
Pinch hitting for the Rangers, number 36. Morgan. Langford.
So they turn to their closer, Andres Munoz.
Number 75, Andres Munoz.
That clips the corner. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Joe Adell.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And that misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
He was late there. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And there's the ball. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss at 100. No chance. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Jake Berger, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Walker sizing this one up. Has room, and he makes the catch. And we're back on to the fourth. Devers now.